Cuba could buy cars. That central government could buy cars from anywhere in the world. They do. That's how all the Castros got their Mercedeses, plus their yachts, plus their Ukrainian sex worker bodyguards.
There was a video going around just a few months ago of one of Castro's grandsons driving around.
Fidel's grandson.
Yeah, driving around in a Mercedes. Now, it was a 2012 Mercedes, and a lot of people here are like, well, that's not even like a great car. For Cuba, that's an amazing car. We're talking about
where everybody else has like a 1956 Packard.
If you have a car
with the engine that's been totally, that's if you have a car, because a lot of folks like, there's one car and that's like the block car or the neighborhood car. But yeah, the only cars available in Cuba right now are this really old stuff. And again, the embargo, like Cuba could buy cars. That central government could buy cars from anywhere in the world. They do. That's how all the Castros got their Mercedeses, plus their yachts, plus their Ukrainian sex worker bodyguards, all types of absolute craziness. The thing is, most car companies do not want to do credit, like in general, with low quality, low confidence governments. And then the embargo, the one thing that it stops financial institutions abroad from doing is extending credit to the Cuban government if they want to continue having a financial relationship with the U.S. government. Because a lot of these companies, they do, like their most important customer is not you and me, it's Uncle Sam. The companies who made the debit cards for the last stimulus payments, things like that. A lot of these financial companies, Uncle Sam is their most important customer. They still have the option to do business in cash with Cuba, but again, it is a low confidence regime. It's considered a deadbeat regime. So a lot of times they just don't pay their bills. And even if they could extend credit to that regime, most companies don't want to, because again, it's a deadbeat regime and it has the reputation for being that way.
And that's why the embargo even started. So for those that don't know, the reason the embargo was first issued was because when Castro came to power, he expropriated American businesses
stole American citizens' property. Expropriated is a sexy word that socialists use in a Robin Hood type of context. If we're talking about the five families of the New York Mafia and their casinos, like, okay, that's one thing, even though expropriating that did cost a lot of jobs. But for all the small landholders across the country, that was absolutely devastating, especially for the peasants who had their land taken from them and then were made to work on collective farms.